Here in this experiment, we are going to determine the value of horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field at a place using the instrument called tangent galvanometer. Before going to start the experiment, we have to set the tangent galvanometer in magnetic meridian position. What is magnetic meridian position? Here the plane of the coil and the pivoted magnetic needle, both of them must be in the same plane, and the compass needle, that one is directing along north-south direction and also aligned along the 90 degree in the 4-quadrant scale. In the meantime, the aluminum pointer, that is aligned along the east-west direction and it is aligned along the 0 degree in the 4-quadrant scale. As per the circuit diagram, the following components must be connected in the circuit. The first one is tangent galvanometer. The second one is battery eliminator. The third one is plug key. The fourth one is ammeter. The fifth one is rheostat. The next one is commutator. Commutator is a kind of switch which is used to reverse the direction of the current which is flowing through the tangent galvanometer. All the components apparatus must be connected as given in the circuit diagram. Now we are going to learn how to connect the circuit components in the circuit. Look at the circuit arrangement. The battery positive, that is connected with the ammeter positive. From the negative end of the ammeter, it is connected with one end of the commutator. From one end of the commutator, the wire is connected with the lower end of the rheostat. From the upper end of the rheostat, the connection is given to one end of the key. From one end of the key, it is connected with the negative terminal of the battery. Observe the connection very keenly. Now the two free ends are there. The two free ends are connected with tangent galvanometer across the two turns of the tangent galvanometer. In between the two terminals in the galvanometer, you can see the number 2. It shows that across the two terminal, two turns are there. N should be taken as 2. Okay. So this is the circuit arrangement. From the two free terminals, yellow color wire is connected with TG. Now we are going to take the first reading. Now the current passing through the galvanometer coil is 1 ampere. With the help of the rheostat, by adjusting the rheostat, now the current value which is set as 1 ampere. Here the current passing through the tangent galvanometer coil is 1 ampere, that is shown by the ammeter. Now the corresponding deflection shown in the tangent galvanometer must be noted. With the help of the aluminum pointer, we are able to find out the deflection. Now these two readings shown by the aluminum pointer must be taken as theta 1 and theta 2. Now the value of theta 1 and theta 2 is 30 degree and 30 degree. Both of them are tabulated. By interchanging the keys in the commutator, we are able to reverse the direction of the current which is passing through the tangent galvanometer. The same amount of current, that is 1 ampere current, is flowing through the tangent galvanometer. Now the deflection shown in the tangent galvanometer must be noted. Again, these two readings are named as, deflections are named as theta 3 and theta 4. Again it is found that theta 3 and theta 4, both the two values are 30 degree and 30 degree. Both of them must be tabulated in the table. Now the final average value, final deflection theta, can be calculated by adding all the values of theta 1, theta 2, theta 3 and theta 4. If all values are added, you will get 120. That 120 to be divided by 4, you will get 30. By adjusting the rheostat, Now the current value which is set in the ammeter is 1.2 ampere. 1.2 ampere which is flowing through the tangent galvanometer coil. Now the deflection shown in the tangent galvanometer is theta 1 and theta 2 values are 34 degree and 34 degree. Using the commutator, the direction of the current flowing through the tangent galvanometer is reversed. The same amount of current, that is 1.2 ampere, is flowing through the tangent galvanometer coil. Now it is shown by the ammeter. The corresponding deflections theta 3 and theta 4 are 34 degree, 34 degree. Finally, we have to calculate the average value of theta. Now we are going to take the third reading. While taking the third reading, the current value is changed into 1.4 ampere. By adjusting the rheostat, the strength of the current is increased from 1.2 to 1.4 ampere, and the corresponding reading deflection shown in the tangent galvanometer is noted. Theta 1 value is 39 degree, theta value also 39 degree. Both the two values are noted in the tabular column. By using the commutator, the direction of the current is reversed, but the same amount of current 1.4 ampere is flowing through the tangent galvanometer. Now the corresponding deflections theta 3 and theta 4 are noted down. That theta 3 value and theta 4 values are 39 degree, 39 degree. Now we have to find out the average for theta 1, theta 2, theta 3 and theta 4. Now we are going to take the final reading, fourth reading. Now the strength of the current which is passing through the tangent galvanometer is 1.6 ampere. This value can be adjusted and set with the help of the rheostat. Now the ammeter that shows the 1.6 ampere in the monitor. Now we have to find out the corresponding deflection shown in the tangent galvanometer. The corresponding theta 1 and theta values are 43 degree, 43 degree. That is to be entered into the tabular column. Using commutator, the direction of the current is reversed. Again the same amount of current is flowing through the tangent galvanometer coil. 1.6 ampere is flowing through the tangent galvanometer coil. The corresponding readings, deflection shown in the tangent galvanometer is theta 3 and theta 4. The theta 3 and theta 4 values are 43 degree, 43 degree. Finally, we have to find out the average value of theta. In this tabular column, all the values are consolidated and tabulated. Here, the deflection shown by the tangent galvanometer for various values of the current which is passing through the TG are tabulated. In the final column, I by tan theta for all the four readings are calculated. I is nothing but strength of the current. Theta is the average deflection shown by the TG. The final average value is 1.739. These are all the calculations to be done in the last column of the tabular column. In the last column, we are calculating the value of I by tan theta for each reading. The first one is 1 ampere divided by tan 30. The tan 30 value to be observed in the natural tangent page in the logbook. Its value is 0.5773. After division, you will get the value. So like that, for the respective current, the respective theta value to be substituted. Note down the value of tan value from natural tangent page and substitute the value. In the second case, you are getting 1.779. In the third case, you are getting the answer as 1.729. In the fourth case, you are getting the answer as 1.715. In the numerator, the current values are 1, 1.2, 1.4 and 1.6 are substituted, and the respective theta values are substituted here. Are you clear? Theta in the first case is 30, theta in the second case is 34, theta in the third case is 39, theta in the fourth case is 43. Here all the values must be constant. That I by tan theta value must be almost constant. Later we have to find the average. Finally, we are going to calculate the horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. BH is a symbol for horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. Look at the formula. BH is equal to mu naught N K divided by 2R is the formula to calculate the BH value. I have written all the values of the which are given in the formula. Here mu naught is nothing but permeability of free space. Its value is 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 Henry per meter. Number of turns connected in the tangent galvanometer is 2. And then K, that reduction factor I by tan theta that is taken from the tabular column, its value is 1.739. And then radius of the coil in the tangent galvanometer is 7.6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Now all the values to be substituted in the formula. So after substitution, you will get the answer 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 into number of turns 2, I by tan theta value from the tabular column is 1.739 whole divided by R value 2 into R value is 7.6 into 10 to the power of minus 2. So let's calculate the numerator value. 4 into 3.14 into 2 into 1.739. Its value is 43.68 into 10 to the power of minus 7 whole divided by 2 into 7.6 is equal to 15.2 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Now we have to do the division calculations. 43.68 divided by 15.2 is equal to 2.87. 2.87 into 10 to the power of minus 7 into 10 to the power of plus 2. The value is to be taken exactly and written in the numerator. After that, the answer will be 2.87 into 10 to the power of minus 5. This is the value of BH that is to be given in Tesla. Are you clear? Tesla is a unit for which one? BH. So this is the final answer that is to be written in the result column. Understood?